Habitat for Humanity allows $1,000 in upgrades to the partner families.
Let me tell you one thing, Zumba really works up a sweat. It's a wonderful workout for girls and guys.
Here at Walter Field, home of the 5-time football champions, and tomorrow they go for 6. The Watauga County Library has many fun activities planned for over the summer, and today kids and adults are making dream catchers. Campin', which stands for Kids with Autism Making Progress in Nature, is holding a fundraiser event out here at Hawks Nest Zipline. Here at the Linville Country Club, not only are these women enjoying a delicious meal, but they also get to experience this wonderful view. The Children's Playhouse of Boone is a nonprofit children's museum located on Tracy Circle. One of the great things about the Children's Playhouse is that they encourage families to come spend time and play together.
We don't just get parents, we also get aunts and uncles and grandparents and babysitters, all kinds of folks.
They provide many activities that encourage creativity and promote a positive environment. I got to speak with a regular to the Playhouse along with a first-timer.
And we come here all the time. We come at least maybe a couple days a week, 2-3 days a week, because we come here to play, and then there's music classes and there's yoga classes and there's all kinds of special events. So Playhouse is kind of like a second home for us. We're always playing here.
They've been creating and they've been painting and coloring. They've been downstairs building with the blocks.
He's 2 and I'm 5. I 2.
Along with a pretend vet clinic, dress-up booth, climbing wall, and a ball pit. There's so many fun things you can do here at the Children's Playhouse. Pretend to be a pretty princess, or go out and fight a fire, or you can be a veterinarian.
Folks that are just visiting town, like maybe they're a little sad there's no snow like we had today, they can come in and just pay admission for the day, and that's $5 per person.
Parent support is a big part of the Playhouse. It's not an easy job to be a parent, so they offer resource books to check out and free memberships to low-income families.
And here's a place where you can come, where you're going to run into some other people who've been through what you've been into, and you can share advice or tips or just have a listening ear. I love to give people a cup of coffee and hear what's going on with them. You can go and feel refreshed by being here, not overwhelmed. We don't want to have the Chuck E. Cheese, overwhelming experience. We want families to feel more connected with each other after being here.
Last Friday, I went out to the 15th Annual Music Fest in Sugar Grove, held at the Old Cove Creek School.
Well, this is probably the best small music fest in the country.
The event lasted all day Friday and Saturday and was a tribute to Doc Watson. A little bit of rain would not stop hundreds of people and performers from coming out to celebrate family, music, and the history of our high country.
Well, it's really family friendly. It's small, so it's not like the big rush around and being jostled by people. And it's great music, and it's a good feel.
Over 30 bluegrass, old-time, and blues bands from across the region were lined up for a wonderful 2 days of music and fun. The featured artists were the Kruger Brothers, Carolina Chocolate Drops, and the Carter Brothers. Maida Suede was the first performance to start off on Friday. In addition to the event, there was a solar stage where everything was powered by solar panels and a windmill. The Shaketown Blues Band was one of the groups who had the opportunity to perform on the solar stage.
I don't care if I don't wake you since my gal is gone.
The aroma of smoked barbecue filled the mountain air, along with knee-slapping melodies. Music Fest has been bringing people back for over 13 years, and each year more friendships and memories are made. Thanks, Danielle. Every day on our noon show, MTN Live in the Mountains, we conduct some very interesting interviews from all over our high country. Now, our first interview is going to be with Dan Meyer from the Boone Chamber of Commerce and Robert Olson from the Appalachian Law Center. High pressure is going to be moving across the area today in advance of an area of low pressure. It's going to be tracking east out of the central Rockies and across the region Tuesday into Tuesday night. So you'll be seeing that tomorrow morning. Then a slight chance of sleet after 5 a.m. Increasing clouds, low around 30.
Hi, and welcome to MTN Live in the Mountains. I'm Drew Piscopo.
And I'm Alex Melton. Earth Fair was there also to help support. They had coffee and tea and hot chocolate, and there was a big intermission in between where people could socialize, and the show started back again as well. Do you love trivia? Well, if you do, Char Restaurant in downtown Boone has a trivia night every Wednesday from 9:15 until 11:55. Beginning shag lessons are being offered by the Boone Shag Club on Tuesday, January 15th. The production involves more than 4 students in the cast, crew, and live orchestra. Now, the interview we would like to focus on today is about the 3rd annual Luck O'Lassie fundraiser for the girls on the run of the high country. The Gamecocks have done it again. They're on their way to the final rounds of the College World Series. Welcome back to Sports Saturday Night. I'm Alex Melton. Sitting outside of the top 20 with the win has got to be the most frustrating thing as we approach the chase for the Cup. Brad Kozlowski is one of those guys, 22nd in points with 1 win. But his game does need some work. Tiger didn't really plan on winning this weekend though. He just simply needed the reps before he heads out to the PGA Championship next weekend. The Panthers have wrapped up their first full week of practice, and after lighting up Bank of America Stadium at the first Fan Fest yesterday, 2 of the most talked about Carolina Panthers, Steve Smith and Cam Newton, are out here hosting a football camp. Kyle Johnson has been putting in extra hours lately on the tennis court because he's going for his 4th straight tennis championship next year.